Hello, welcome back to another live stream of NBA 2K25. For me, not going to be the last one of the year. A lot of people are pretty much done with this game. I'm not. I'll be carrying on playing this through 2025. And what I'm going to do today is a bunch of pack openings. Kind of like the payoff to Alright, welcome back to NBA 2K25. God damn it. Alright, welcome back to NBA 2K25. It's the end of the season, but I'm going to keep playing through 2025. And we're going to be doing some pack openings. And I want these invincible guys. I don't really care too much for the goats. So we're going to open a bunch of these. Hopefully get a bunch of goat event pieces. Looking for a big man. Looking for Zach Edey, Mark Eaton, or Chet Holmgren. Look for the first two. Zach Levine.
it's Richmond to start out. Outside Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Pavlovich. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession. And it's Richmond's ball. It's a 3-point game. Nobody here, Williams. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Williams with the steal. Pass to Ajinça. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. Right side, Jamison. Here's Pavlovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for the away team.
Montreal shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on the court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jamison. Rebound by Williams. And it's Richmond's ball. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Inside. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Klingon. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Willis. Pass to Benton. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
For 3, Williams drops in the tray. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Richmond.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
.46 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Benton. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Assist goes to.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Right wing. Launches it. Another 3 for Richmond. Montreal trails by 13. Here's Collier. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. Here's Reed. And the first half is now in the books. Richmond leads by 13. And we'll be back right after this.
The visiting team, 6.
Here's Collier. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Richmond. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And here's Montreal. 15-point game. Pass to Reed. Here's Banton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Collier.
The assist, Collier.
Here's Banton. Outside Williams. Clinging with it. Williams picks him up. So it's Richmond now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession. Here's Banton. Wembanyama outside.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pass to Collier. Here's Pavlovich. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession. Here's Banton. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Collier. Pass to Pavlovich. Williams comes with the double team. Now Klingon. Outside for Jamison. And here's Ajinça. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Alexis Ajinça.
Here's Collier. Stolen away. And Richmond pushing it up now. Now here's Williams. Wembanyama outside.
and they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Jamison.
Antoine Jamison.
Here's Banton. Outside Williams.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time. You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
To the left wing. Here's Collier. Down low. Here's Banton. Pass to Willis. And Wembanyama down low.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Richmond. Ajinça up top. Left side Williams. And here's Montreal. 17-point game. Outside Jamison. And they're moving it up. It's deflected. They retain possession.
That is a textbook block out to secure the rebound.
Wembanyama with it. Pass to Williams. And here's Montreal. In the corner, Reed with it. Here's Collier. Outside, Jamison.
Antoine Jamison. 3.
Here's Banton. Outside, Williams. There's Pavlovich. Williams comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
And it's Richmond to start out. Now here's Jamison. Pass to Reed. Back to Jamison. To the paint. Here's Banton. To the middle. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And they get it back. goes Montreal. Williams comes with a double team. Now Klingon. And here is Williams. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Klingon with it. Outside Jamison.
Antoine Jamison. Assisted. Klingon.
Now here's a Jinsa. Stripped away. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's Banton. Down low. Here's Collier. Pass to Jamison. Reed with it. Back to Jamison. Klingon with it. Klingon with the steal.
Isaiah Collier for 3.
Here's Banton. On the wing, Williams.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Wembanyama. Right side, Williams. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that option.
We hope you have a great time. We'll see you again.
Tip-off goes to Montreal. Pass to Filipowski. Right wing. Here's Jamison. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
Back to Gortat. And Gortat with the stuff.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Castle. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Klingen with the steal. Here's Pavlovich. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Castle. Off target with his three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Jamison. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center, when Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
Here's Castle. Jamison with it. Lawson defending. Jamison, no luck. Mitchell right side. Over Castle. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Back to Jamison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gortat with the block. Mitchell outside. Lawson outside. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. And Gortat with the stuff.
Have to push Gortat out of the paint. When you don't, these throwdowns will happen.
Montreal trails by 5. Klingen's shot is off.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
It's good. Lepowski's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Mitchell wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Outside, Jamison. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Filipowski.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. The Bronx leads by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. To the paint. Outside for Lawson. Pass to Castle.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Montreal. 6-point game. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Outside Jamison. And here is Mitchell. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Pavlovich. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. Mitchell outside.
Donovan Mitchell. 3.
Here's Castle. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Castle.
Montreal foul call. Foul for Lepowski. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
And the first one drops.
Stephon Castle. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Bronx. Pass to Lawson.
Donovan Mitchell. Assistant. A.J.
And
Walker.
so it's Montreal now. Here's Castle. Swinging with it. Lawson right side. Over to the left wing.
Stephon Castle.
Here's Castle. And they'll get another chance. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Right side, Jamison. Pass to Filipowski. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Bronx. 7-point differential. Curry with it. Lawson outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's the Bronx. On the wing, Mitchell. That's to Curry. Mitchell outside. And here is Gortat.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Now Klingon. They double him with Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Mitchell. 3 points.
Here's Castle. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx.
Donovan Mitchell.
And so it's Montreal now. Pass to Filipowski. Outside, Jamison. To the inside. Mitchell left side.
Donovan Mitchell. 3.
Here's Castle. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Here's Castle. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Castle.
Montreal foul call. Donovan Mitchell. First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He's off on the first.
The line for the away team.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bronx. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And here's Lawson. Pass to Curry. And here's Gortat. Jamison covering. Now Montreal moving it up. Mitchell outside. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just this ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Bronx foul. Stephon Castle. 4th personal foul. 4th team
First
foul.
one falls for.
At the line for Montreal, Donovan.
And so he hits both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside Curry.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. Here's Castle. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Bronx ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Montreal on D.
Donovan Mitchell.
A 2-point game. Here's Castle. The Bronx with the ball. Pass to Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
So a close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. We've got Davis, and it's James in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Ball. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who? Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Inside, here's Lynn. Rebounded by the Nets. It just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Anthony finds Ball. Back to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Anthony's got 5.
And Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Here's James. Offensive rebound.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, Victor Wembanyama.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Here's James. No good again that time.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. 5th best, the Nets.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The fadeaway, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. 6 points for him.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Barber. Outside Davis. Here's Barber. Tries again. Anthony grabs the board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And that one's good. James.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Anthony against James. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. Check by James. Pass to Anthony. Back to Ball. Now Anthony. Ball finds Anthony. The turnaround. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Lynn passes to James. Here's Barber. James with the rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Lynn passes to Davis. Here's Barber looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Ball taking his time here. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Rodman. To the middle. Barber misses.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and their scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Timeout call. Sacramento. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Here's Barber. And another miss by Sacramento.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Back to James. Pass to Ball. Anthony outside. Here's Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Pass to Barber. Here's Davis. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Rodman with a rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Chamberlain. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Nets leading by 16. Anthony right side. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Rodman with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Anthony left side. Pass the ball. Back to Anthony. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Barber. And another miss by Sacramento.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Kings trail by 18. They still need this. Rebound Brooklyn. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Brooklyn leading by 20. He pulls it. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the dribble move by Carmelo, something to behold. He shreds the defense apart right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Edwards. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. And looking at defensive stats, here are the league's leaders in steals since the All-Star break. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Second, Amin Thompson.
Since the All-Star break, these two have been very stout defensively.
Kings trail by 20. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
From deep, Mobley. Brooklyn pulls it in. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Anthony outside. Pass to Chamberlain. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Ball. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Ball's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Brooklyn pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Sacramento shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Chamberlain passes to Ball. Shoots over Mobley. Chamberlain pulls it in.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Anthony, the pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Edwards. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Nets leading by 22. Taking a look at the Kings. They've got Evan Mobley. And it's Barber in at the 2. Back to Ball. Anthony outside. Ball outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Lynn. Ball with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Down low. Chamberlain. Yes, sir. And it's time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Ball passes to Chamberlain. The jump hook, and the shot goes down. Chamberlain's got 15.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Anthony slams it in.
Catching and firing, Melo has it all working in this one.
Here's Barber, drives to the hoop, and that one is stuffed right through.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And so James will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, B.A., the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And so he hits both. The Kings have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Barber. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. And it's Sacramento's ball. Timeout called. Sacramento.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the inside. The steal. Pass the ball. Fade away. James, that's good. James has got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Anthony outside. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Kings, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Right now, for Sacramento, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
James finds Anthony. Ball with it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Anthony. Ball outside. Back to Anthony. And here's ball. Beyond the arc. And the net's another 3.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And they recover it. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. James deciding where to go with it. With the drive. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Barber. He's got 6. Brooklyn pulls it in. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Ball. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And he knocks down the first one.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Davis, he's checked in for Sacramento. James comes in for Wade. And so Ball nails both of them.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Anthony with a bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so James will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. Number 1, the Nets.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. From deep. Davis with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Oh, wow. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Anthony finds James. From deep three-point land. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Barber. The 3 is up. They get it back. It's James on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. James right side. Ball outside. Anthony with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you can't fall for that kind of shot fake if you're the defender. Melo selling it well and then finds his way to the free throw line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Anthony.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
And Anthony drops them both. So it's Sacramento now. James passes to Rodman. Here's Davis. Goes back up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. James hauled in by the Kings.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Anthony. Davis hits.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Anthony outside from downtown. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 7 assists in the game. James outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And James gets it to go. And the Kings shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Looking to get back on track. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ball passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Anthony grabs the board.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. 1:21 left in the second. A shot to stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, he gets that contact and finds free throws.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from James. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Ball against Thompson. Ball outside. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Deflected. To the paint. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 14 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Thompson's shot is off. Pass to James. Now here's Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. He's got 18.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the Nets. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A fantastic first quarter from Carmelo Anthony. He had 25 points, 4 assists, and 12 big-time rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got ball. Carmelo Anthony out there with James. Then there's Edwards. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Ball outside. Unloads. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Barber. Misses the three. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Chamberlain passes to Ball. From the elbow. Davis for the rebound. Here's the break. Here's Barber. It's deflected.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot clock.
Ball passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings. While we have a second, here are the NBA's assist leaders since the All-Star break. LaMelo Ball, #1. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
And one thing that jumps out at you when you look at these two guys, it's their passing. Both of them have such a strong sense of how to move the rock.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Lynn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lynn's got his first points of the game.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Ball outside. Pass to Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on LeBron James.
Now Melo can just go right through any sort of contact down low.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to James. It's Edwards on the wing. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. And the Kings shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. And here's Davis. To the inside. Barber's shot is good. Barber's got 10 points.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Ball passes to Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. Checked by Davis. Back to Ball. 19-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Ball's got 22 points.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Here's Rodman. Inside. Barber. Brooklyn pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass the ball. Now Edwards. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Down low. Barber misses.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And Sacramento has possession. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now let's check out our starters for Montreal. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Thompson in a 2-guard. And for the Raptors, at the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Quickly in at the 1. And so here's Montreal. Here's Stockton. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Barrett against Jones. Barrett can't hit.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Offensive board. Here's Adebayo. Hits the jump hook.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Here's Jamison. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
To the middle. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so here's Montreal. Toronto making their last shot. He takes it in. Stockton. Pirtle with the block. Adebayo. That's good. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 4-point game. Outside, Brown. Hey, from beyond the arc. Again, Brown missing. And it's Montreal's ball. Jamison passes to Stockton. And here's Adebayo, defended by Brown. Bam, Adebayo again. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
To the inside. Brown can't hit. Brown's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Jones drives. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Toronto calls time here. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Olenek checked in for Toronto. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brown, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And that one's good, quickly. And it's Montreal's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Jamison. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Pass to Stockton. And he drains the quick shot.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Barnes. Montreal getting their last shot to go. Here's Brown. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Stockton pass to Jamison. Here's Stockton, guarded by Quickly. Shot's good by Stockton.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Jones with the ball, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Stockton, to the wing, right side. Releases. A nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got his second basket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Outside Barrett. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Here's Fernando. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Montreal. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Montreal.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Grady Dick out there with Davion Mitchell. Then there's Bruno Fernando. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 3.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And for Montreal, they've got Thompson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Toronto trails by 14. To the paint. Here's Dick. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Dick with a miss. Montreal leading by 14. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Dick. And Adebayo slams it in.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
And Toronto calls time here. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Fernando, and it's Walter in for Dick. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Walter can't get it to go. Montreal leading by 16. Over to the left wing. Here's Stockton. Checked by Mitchell. Count that bucket. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact. Bam, bam.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game now.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Toronto making a switch here. Temple's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Stockton. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Poeltl. The 3 ball. Rebound Montreal. Here's Jamison. Basket's good. Jamison's got 6 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's Montreal's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Jones. Here's Jamison. Checked by Mitchell. Jamison passes to Jones.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's the block. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Jones. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. Jones with some nice D. Montreal leading by 23. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 20 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
A nice shot by Jamison.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Toronto calls time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
He's checked in for Temple.
Brown.
1:25 left to play in the half. Here's Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called on the play.
And so here is Toronto. Barnes passes to Quickly. Here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting. He is now asserting himself as a floor general.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Some changes for Toronto. Fernando's checked in for Olynyk. Boucher comes in for Barnes. And it's Dick in for Barrett. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Brown gets the bucket.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now here's Jones. He's got 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got 9.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Montreal, and this has to be his best scoring game of the season, and he's not done yet. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. There it is, the 3. Barnes. To play the 4. Bruce. Brown is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Down low, Jamison. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Quickly passes to Barnes. Rebound Montreal. Jamison's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Thompson. Here's Jamison. Back to Thompson. To the left wing. Shot's good by Stockton. Stockton's got 9.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. The shot by Jamison, no good. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Home team. Emmanuel Quickly. 1 shot.
And Quickly, no good on that one. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Stockton, guarded by Quickly. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball.
And so here's Montreal. Pass to Jamison.
Antoine Jamison.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Good on the bucket.
They're clearly taking advantage of this front court matchup, getting the better end of almost every play in the paint.
Barrett against Jones. Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Montreal. Jones has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Here's Stockton. And Montreal hits again from deep.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Barrett. No points so far, and it's quickly with a miss. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And they're on the run. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's quickly. 5 points in the game. Brown with it. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
Emmanuel quickly. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Fernando's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Abaji's checked in for Barrett. And it's Dick in for Brown. Fernando. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Stockton, covered by Boucher.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that one's good. Quickly.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Quickly's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Stockton, guarded by Quickly.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Stolen to the paint. Here's Jamison, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Stockton. Out to the right wing. 3 on the clock. Now Thompson, guarded by Dick. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Checking in for your home team.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Dick. No good with the triple. And so it's Montreal. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Montreal, they've got Thompson, and it's Jamison in at the 4-man position. Right side Jones fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Stockton. And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Now here's Mitchell. And here's Olynyk. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Temple. Got a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Stockton, covered by Boucher. Stockton, pass to Jamison. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. Boucher, no good. Thompson with it, guarded by Olynyk. Puts up the 8-footer. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Hammers the lob through.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Fernando's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Stockton. And he lobs it up.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Thompson against Mitchell. Here's Fernando. And stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Temple. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To get back on track. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Toronto making a switch here. Abaji's checked in.
For your home team, Abaji.
Here's Walter. The shot. And again, Toronto, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Throw it down on the lob. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Here's Stockton. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Montreal.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Adebayo. There's the triple. Kept alive. Thompson passes to Stockton. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Temple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Mitchell. 1:09 left to play in the fourth. And that one's good. Temple. And so here's Montreal. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Jones from outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Temple. Jamison grabs the board. Thompson right side. Here's Stockton. And Montreal hits again from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Mitchell. Temple. Adebayo grabs the board. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Shots good by Stockton.
this has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Jones grabs the board. Thompson fires from way outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages.
And so it's Montreal with the W. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that,
We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Jordan with it.
How are you doing?
He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from James. Now Ball for 3. Anthony drops in the 3.
The instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Portland now. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Jordan. And the 3 off target. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And here's Jordan. To the middle. Count that one. Reed.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Anthony outside. Back to Ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. This pick is mostly no surprise. Well, here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Carmelo Anthony.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Jordan. It's tipped.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Pass to Jordan. The 3-pointer off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Reed with it. Back to Jordan. Chamberlain pulls it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass the ball. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Timeout called. Portland, they're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Victor Wembanyama, #1, and of course Amin Thompson.
Tremendous effort from both of these guys, hitting the boards with a purpose.
Blazers trail by 10. Kuzi, pass to Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Thompson outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The three from Wembanyama. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Thompson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Thompson left side. That one's good for 2. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
It's Thompson, high post. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to the general. And he jams it home with authority.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Back to Jordan. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Arenas. Here's the general. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening. Blazers trail by 18. Timeout called. Portland.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Portland, if the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed.
Checking out the Trailblazers, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Arenas. Here's the General. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's the General. The General. And the tip-in on the offensive boards. The General's got 7 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now here's Reed. Thompson pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Over to the wing. From deep, Jordan. Can't get it to drop.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's the General. 7 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. Here's Arenas. Fades. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's the General. He's covered by O'Neal. The General passes to Thompson. Here's the General. Three-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Jordan. Give him 8. They need this. A shot by Kuzi, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Arenas. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Arenas has got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Mullen. Inside. And here's Jordan. Brooklyn pulls it in. The General's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting only 26% in the first. From deep, Jordan. Brooklyn pulls it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
From deep, Jordan. To the right side. Takes the three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Kuzi. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Brooklyn. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting. Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Portland now. Here's Mullen. He's scoreless. Jordan, a good look. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Arenas. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Jordan. They get it again. To snap the cold streak, and he lays it in. Reed's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And here's Wembanyama, guarded by Reed. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
From deep, Jordan. The General pulls it in. The General's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Arenas passes to the General. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Oh, ripped away. In transition, here they come. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Jordan. Portland, no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Arenas. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Jordan. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Brooklyn out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Brooklyn has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Frazier, and it's the point. And the General gets it to go.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right wing. Here's Bird. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the General. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 8 assists here tonight.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Frazier. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The general, no good. The Trailblazers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. To stop the run, tipped. Here's Frazier. Here's Robinson. Pass to Frazier. Here's Mullen. And another shot. Again, the miss by Portland.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Arenas. 13 points in the game. The offensive rebound. Let's go with a 3. Now Thompson, 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. Thompson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Frazier. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thompson with a steal. Pass to the general. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Frazier, defended by Thompson. Frazier's shot is off.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Down low. And the general gets it to go. The general's got 29 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Mullen, pass to Frazier. That one goes in. Frazier's gotten his first basket of the night.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Mullen, pass to Frazier. Here's Boozer. And Arenas pulls it down. Outside Wembanyama. 3-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
They double him with Wembanyama. Frazier, the pass to Robinson. Can't connect from short range. Here's Kamari. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Mullen. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Nets. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kamari. That three's off the mark. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. The shot's good. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Frazier, the pass to Mullen. Here's Frazier to the paint. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Here's Kamari. Gets the three to fall. Kamari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Two.
And he drops it first. Portland making a switch here. And so he's able to get one of two. Here's the general. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Portland's shooting just 21% from the floor. Kuzi, the pass to Frazier. Here's Kuzi. Here's Reed. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's the general. Portland with a rebound. Frazier's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. Here's Bird. Three-pointer, no good. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Frazier. 5 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Kamari. Sinks it from distance. Kamari's got 8 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The shot by Kuzi, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And the net's another 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Thompson, no good. Will it go? Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Arenas. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Arenas has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Kuzi. Still without a bucket. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And it's Bird missing.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Kamari, that's good.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. The General's got 38 points.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
O'Neal passes to Reed. Back to O'Neal. Here's Frazier. He's got 7. The bank shot, no good. Pass to the General. From deep, Wembanyama. And the net's another 3. his...
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. So the Nets starting five. Chamberlain is out there with James. Then it's Anthony. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. And for Denver. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so off the tip, it's Denver. Pass to Stephens. Misses the three. Now here's Edwards. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Denver's head coach. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's the general. And it's off from three-point range. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hall's shot is off. Here's Kamare. Lets the three fly. The general. Good. The general's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And finished off by Paul.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Thompson passes to the general. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on,
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. 15 points in the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Passes to Paul. To the middle. And it's blocked. Here's the general, defended by Paul. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here's the general. Arenas passes to Wembanyama. Here's the general. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point. The general's got 21.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to... Mercy, mercy me.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Hall, Denver passing it around. Fades and shoots. And another miss by Denver.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move. Bad result.
Kept alive. Wembanyama passes to the general. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. 26 points for him.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nets leading by 20. Thompson passes to the general. This one for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's the dish to Arenas. Here's the general. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Nuggets shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, guys, the general getting it done today.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. Number one, the Nets.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And stolen by Thompson. Pass to the general. Shoots the three. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. To the right side. Oh, no one around him. And just miss after miss right now.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this. Order in terms of scoring.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
No good for the fifth time from the floor this game. He's made two shots. The general passes to Thompson. Here's Kamare. No scoring in this one. Thompson outside. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
No good on that one. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And he sinks the second. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Paul left side. And that one, good. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Kamare. Now Arenas. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Paul. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second-chance buckets are killing them.
Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Arenas, coming off a solid outing against Portland. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How his last 10 games have gone. 4th in assists. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Arenas with it, still without a basket. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now a look at the stats for Amen Thompson. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shoots from 14. A rebound by the Nets. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson the bounce pass. Now Arenas. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Five on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And that one misses. Here's Denver now. Here's Thompson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now here's Arenas. Scoreless thus far. .153 left to play in the first quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .133 left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Nance. Thompson with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Driving in. It's hauled in by the General. Brooklyn in control. The pass to Arenas. .55 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Lynn kicks to Nance, trying to get something going. It's hauled in by the General. The General's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Lynn. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And Brooklyn has possession, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got him and Thompson. The General is out there with Arenas. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. 2 on the clock, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A different look for Denver. Stevens is checked in, and Money subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Nance outside. Stojic. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Stojic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Nance outside. Here's Money. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kicks to Arenas. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Nance passes to Stevens. Here's Money. Lets it go with a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Pass to the General. Back to Arenas. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in rebounding. And, of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.